Well, the September 2012 Tucson Association of Realtors market statistics have been released, and there's some really interesting data contained therein. One of the biggest shifts that we're seeing in our Tucson real estate market here is that average list and sales price have definitely increased month over month for really the last 6 months running. And that has led us to, as you see here, is 23.36% year over year increase in median sales price. And that's just really awesome. That's a good sign for our market, showing that we're in a little bit of rebound. And what's really driving that is our limited inventory. And what you see down here is average days on market is 45 days right now. And that's a decrease of almost 50% from this same time last year. And what we see here is that our listing count is coming back up, which that could be seasonal. It could also be a reflection of a little bit of REO inventory coming onto the market. We added 300 active listings in September over August. Not going to get too excited about that yet. What we're seeing here as far as where the inventory is and where it's really moving, we're still seeing the bulk of our sales in the $160,000 to $100,000 range, and that's going to remain strong. Yet something that's really interesting is we're seeing a big uptick in the $200,000 to $250,000 range, and even in the $300,000 to $400,000 range here. Those are big numbers compared to this time last year. So that's definitely signs of improvement in our market and that we're headed the right direction. Now, with the election on the horizon and some kind of unstable financial data coming out over the next couple weeks, and jobless claims continuing to rise, there's a little bit of uncertainty as to the overall direction of the housing market as a whole. But hey, rates are still at all-time lows. Housing is still affordable. There's still some homes out there to be had, and there's good deals. You'll see here that active listings were down 25% and 30% year over year, and just the number of homes on the market. So we're still seeing a lot of multiple offers and, essentially bidding wars for buyers to get into the nice properties that are priced right. So as our market continues and we come through the winter visitor season now, we're going to see an influx of buyers. Typically in November and December, we see an uptick in the average sales prices because our winter visitors enter the market. They typically enter with cash and they're looking at second homes, which that demographic just lends itself to a higher purchase point. So it'll be interesting to see where we go for the fourth quarter here of 2012, yet everything looks promising. So if you have any real estate needs anywhere in the Tucson area, please call the Jeremiah Taylor team at Keller Williams, 520-477-7653.